Stoke City should be delighted that this is one of the day's surviving fixtures. They haven't lost to Hull City for 32 years. Two big friends are foes today. John Pearson plays the fourth game of his loan spell from Barnsley up front for Hull and comes face to face with Noel Blake, his one-time colleague at Leeds United, who is centre-half for Stoke in the absence of the suspended Vince Overson. That wasn't such a good challenge. Right on the back of Palin. That's going to be a free kick for Hull City. Palin to float it in. Hull desperate for an early score to settle them down, and Pearson might get the header here. I think it came off a Stoke man, and it will produce a Hull City corner. Indeed it did. Pearson grits his teeth. Palin looks for one in an amber and black striped shirt, and Pearson nearly got there. Blake clears under considerable pressure. Windass hooks it back. Pearson's onside. The header a yard wide. There was no offside flag, and John Pearson must be disappointed not to have registered for Hull City there. That would have been his first league goal for the club. Windass hooking it in. Pearson had beaten the offside trap. He beat Sinclair with consummate ease. It went wide. Oh, that's a good header from Windass. But picked up for Stoke City here, and it's 3 against 3 for the moment. And Foley's getting up there with them as well, and so is Kevin. The ball is swept wide to Ellis. Edge of the Hull City penalty area. Stoke with 5 men inside that area. If the ball is delivered right, it'll be Butler with the chip. Nice try from John Butler. Just lifting it over the top of the Hull City crossbar. Butler's been troubled with his back all week, but he certainly put his back into this one and cleared the crossbar. Stoke's free kick, 10 yards inside their own half, and everybody in front of the taker of this free kick. Chipped up it is, around the penalty spot is Blake, still the chances here. Russell with a shot, and Kevin Russell scores. A look of delight on the face of Kevin Russell, who's on loan to Stoke City from Leicester, and in fact that is his first goal for Stoke. And he's really potted it through the gap here. Blake had gone for it, and when it's nodded down to him by Pearson, it's slotted into the corner of that net, wide of Windass's right hand. So Kevin Russell's first goal of the season gives Stoke a 20th minute lead. Well read by Sanford for Stoke. He was the one who cut it out. Russell will drive Stoke forward. Ellis is going up the middle and calling for it. Russell's going to go it alone, is he? Oh, Ellis let it run through, and then the back pass almost produced an own goal. The hearts are really flapping at the moment. Ellis was screaming for the ball in front of him, and then he sold a lovely little dummy. Then Norton it was who put it wide of his own upright. Blake to Steen. Free kick awarded against Shotton. Stoke have this free kick, and they've shown their ambition by stringing 5 men in a line across the edge of the Hull City penalty area. One of them there is Blake, who gets the flick through. Chances now, and the shot collected by Fettis on the near post. The shot was from Foley, and there was never much danger of it beating the Northern Ireland goalkeeper. 5 minutes to half-time. Hull still looking for an equalising goal. Intelligent run made by Windass, and he's inside the Stoke penalty area, and giving the corner away is Noel Blake. He doesn't mind doing that. Excellent ball to Windass, who controlled it first time. His comment didn't really sum up the situation. It was a good ball to him, I would have thought. And it's Hull's corner, taken by Palin, and Windass has made a great run, and there's his header, and it's cleared by the upright. Only as far as Wilcox, whose left boot hammers it out of play. Good corner, and a well-timed run by Dean Windass as well, who's got 4 goals for Hull, and the defender positioned on the line at the right time. They'll take their time about this movement, and then a good ball shot into Palin, who's confronted by Blake, and if he can get a ball in now, for once Pearson might have some room without Blake there at his shoulder. But Blake will get the chance to get back, I would imagine, now, as Windass goes and tries to take a 1-2. Hits the shot wide. Well, Dean Windass has probably hit better shots than that one. He got the weight behind it he was looking for, but certainly not the direction. We've now had 2 minutes added on. And that is half-time here at Boothbury Park. It's the same old failing for Hull City. They simply cannot put the ball in the net. But Kevin Russell has done just that on Stoke City's behalf, and that's why they lead by 1-0 at the break. We're going to take a break ourselves now, but coming up later, highlights from other matches, plus our Forecast 5 competition. Don't go away. Back to Boothbury Park, where the Hull City fans must be praying for a goal. They've not seen one here for 7 hours and 15 minutes from their own team. And really, if Hull are going to score, they've got to get the ball out more to Lee Jenkinson on the left and ask him to deliver good crosses. That's something that they didn't have in the first half. Windass emerges with the ball this time, but it's not a telling pass at all. Picked out Kevin, and now Russell again tests his pace against Shotton, and Russell's having a dream start to this second half. Oh, and a touch away, Steen. That might have been curtains for Hull. There's a wry smile I detect on Steen's face there. Russell's having an inspired start to the half, and he really whips this one across. It needed the merest touch. It's 1 against 2 here. Stoke won it and creates space again. And Beeston tries his luck from distance, and Fettis scrambles it over his own dead ball line when he'd no need, I don't think, to even go for it. I'm sure this shot by Beeston was going wide. Corner kick. Russell to take it. Hull again in trouble. Blake's gone in. Chances here for Foley. There's the shot! An inch wide. 6 inches, shall we say, but Windass was guarding the post and would probably have knocked it out anyway. But it's a well-taken corner, and it's a nice flick on by Noel Blake. Here's Steve Foley, who's a good goal scorer, and missed by a whisker. Stoker got his head to that. Butler got a boot to it. Hull really don't appear to be exerting enough influence on this game to alter the course of the result. But Norton swings the ball in, round about the penalty spot for Pearson, who does get there. Oh, it's the best chance that Hull City have created. And disappointedly, Darren Franz picks himself up, having edged his header no more than a foot wide. Norton, and this time John Pearson on the end of it, battling well. Darren Franz launching himself into a header, but didn't miss by much. Was that handball? No, it wasn't. So the ball is again delivered into the path of Jenkinson out on that left side. He's had to bring it all the way back for Shotton. And very haphazard pass from him. It would be ironic if it produced a goal. It might. Stoker's cross. Back post here is Norton. The chance is there. They can't capitalise. Windass. And his shot doesn't find the corner as Russell's did, but it did take a deflection. Hull have a corner. Jenkinson really coming into the game at the moment. The ball hooked across the penalty area. Norton appears to be coming at quite a good angle to strike it. Doesn't really get any purchase on the ball. Stoke struggling to get it out. And then when Dean Windass finally collects it, he hammers the ball in, and it's taken the deflection wide. Once more, France launched himself. Here's the chance, and the keeper makes the save. Again, it was from Darren Franz. Ronnie Sinclair equal to it. It's the best spell that Hull have had. And it's spread out here to Ellis. Ellis will take them on. He'll go through himself, maybe. Tips it through. Oh, through the legs to Russell. Two men in the middle, and Russell again can't produce the cross he was looking for. Came away off Wilcox for the corner. A little bit of mist coming in at Burthbury Park. Perhaps Hull will be crying now for an abandonment. It's not bad enough for that, but there you can see the mist. Stoke City are leading 1-0 and have a corner, which is driven in low. Oh, it's going to come through all the way, and it's spooned over the top by Foley. Foley off the mark, and it stays at 1-0. He really never set himself properly. Jenkinson once more. Again, they look for a good cross. This time it is a good one. The header's over the top. John Pearson just couldn't keep it down as much as he would have liked. And that's the best cross Jenkinson has delivered all afternoon. Pearson rose well. Stoke quite content just to hit on the break now. But now Jenkinson. And you always get a feeling that he can supply something for them. The ball in isn't bad. Oh, there's the header as well, Windass. Straight at goalkeeper Sinclair. Fortune on Stoke's side that time. Jenkinson has now started to ping these crosses in well, and Windass rose very well indeed. Windass. He was looking for the right ball to release Jenkinson, who still might get around Kevin. He does. Hull have got three men in the penalty area. Jenkinson rolled it across, just too far in front of Pearson. It enabled Stoke to get the ball away. It was Cranson, and in this last quarter of an hour, Lee Jenkinson has played three quality crosses in. Hull still just haven't been able to get on the end of them. Fancy they'd even settle for a point today now. Well, they could do with a win, we all know that. And Pearson's got another header in, and the keeper's stumbling on the line, and there was no whistle. He was under real pressure there, and he's under pressure again here at the back post. Windass crossing it. Here's the header from Palin, and it's held by the goalkeeper as Lee Palin picks himself up. Yet another unable to end the drought. Hull City deserve a tonic of some sort. The only one that they would welcome right now is a goal. Windass with the throw-in. There's a bit of wrestling going on there. Ashley Grimes on Norton. Hull may have a chance here because it's a free kick to them. 15 yards outside the Stoke penalty area. Windass taking it quickly. They look for the head of Pearson. Coming on the back post is Jenkinson. He's got to cut it across. He does. It's a good one. Oh, the header's gone wide again. And Russ Wilcox beats the ground in despair as Hull seem to be slithering towards another home defeat. Well, he'll carry on fighting, the blood trickling down his face, but Russ Wilcox is a fiercely proud captain, and he'll be as disappointed as anybody by this scoreline. Hull try yet again. It's Palin's turn to have a go. He knocks it wide for Jenkinson. A bit of a roar going up as the ball is cut back. Palin's there again. It will fall, maybe. Driven across straight through the legs. And Russell able to turn it back to his goalkeeper. And still the luck deserts Hull City. Might have got a deflection from Stoker's ball in. It didn't. They've got to pop that ball into the penalty area where Blake is there. Spreading it out wide here for Norton. Well, it's not good. And it's Hull City 0, Stoke City 1, and that represents an 8th home league defeat this season for Hull City. Their fans haven't seen them score a goal for 8 hours now here. And Stoke, on the strength of a first half score from Kevin Russell, have taken the 3 points to bolster their own promotion challenge. Hull City 0, Stoke City 1. Is there anything you can say to the crowd? I mean, obviously they were chanting again near the end. It does no good, obviously, that, but they'll be looking for some note of optimism from you.
Well, I mean, I feel sorry for the supporters because they've had nothing to shout about all the last few years. To be fair to them, I thought they made quite a bit of noise. Right, there's the odd one or two, you know, give the sarcastic comment, but at the end of the day, they're frustrated. But they care about the club, and that's why they're here.